Hey guys, Juan here at the Coach booth at Sema 2025 with Lars. And Lars, we're taking a look at the Coach 1600 3D balancer. Tell us a little bit about this wheel balancer.
This is our 1600 balancer, extremely popular unit. A lot of retailers across the country use this balancer to balance tires. I'm going to walk you through just a little bit kind of how to use the balancer and some of the features that it has. When we go to balance a wheel and tire assembly, the first thing we need to do is tell the balancer what kind of wheel that we're balancing. And the way that we do that is we either have to pick one of two modes, which is going to be right here. We're going to hit this button right here, and we're going to tell the machine we either have a clip, we have a tape, or we have a tape clip. In this particular case, we're going to go with clip. So we just pick clip, or tape, just like that, but we'll start with clip, and we select that. Now the machine knows that I'm going to be looking at a clip. When I go to do a clip, I grab the our inner arm here, our A&D arm, we're going to pull it up into position. It's going to beep right here. When it beeps, we take it to the home position. Nice thing about this balancer is it has a sonar device right here, which automatically measures the width of the wheel and tire. So once we put in our first dimension right here with that clip, with our arm, we then simply close the hood. When we close the hood, the balancer is going to spin. Our sonar activates. It's measuring the width of that assembly, so it knows what to look for in the imbalance process. We've now measured it. It's telling me how much weight I need in each location. On this particular unit, the first thing it's going to do is our inboard weight. We then hammer a clip weight here because we're in clip mode, and we would clip that in. It shows us right here on the screen what we would do. When we're ready to do the second position, we simply hit that button right there, and then it shows us on the second side, we're going to put our second weight in the 12 o'clock position on the outer plane. And it's that simple to do clip. The next way that we can balance wheels and tires is in what's called tape mode. We're going to hit tape, and we're going to hit tape. This is for wheel assemblies that you don't want to see the wheel weights on the outside of the wheel. Maybe you got a real nice looking wheel and you don't want to see it out there. So we're going to use our tape mode to do that. We simply select tape, and we hit the button. So the second way that we can balance this assembly is by using our tape mode. When we do that, just like with the clip, we're going to hit this button right here. Then we select our tape 1 and tape 2 positions. And just like we did before, we hit our green button. That pulls up the assembly. Now, the first thing we do at that point, we've got a dot laser. You can see it blinking there. That laser is our tape 2 position. We're gonna put that laser in the position where our tape 2 is gonna go. The next step that we do is we're gonna measure the tape 1 position. When we measure the tape 1 position, I like to do this in kind of a smooth motion. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna move that arm to here, and it's gonna beep, and then I'm gonna activate my line laser, and I'm gonna line my line laser up with that dot laser. You'll watch me do it in a smooth motion here. First thing we do is we go here, it's gonna beep. It beeps, I hit my line laser button, bring it inside. You can see I'm lining up the line laser with the dot laser. Then I send the arm home, and I simply close the hood. It's now measuring the imbalance on a tape location on that wheel and tire assembly. As it finishes making that adjustment, it's going to stop, and it's going to show me the positions in which I would put my tape 1. As you can see in the diagram, it's showing on the screen where the tape would go. We have a line laser lines up here. We then put our tape 1 position right there. We would use a tape weight like you've seen in the industry, simply put it right there. For our second position, we then just hit the button. It's going to rotate, and then our dot laser is going to be in position, and that's where our second tape location goes. It is that simple. That's how it measures the imbalance, and that's how we would balance this tire out. A couple of other features that this balancer has. We have our standard modes. We have your Pro mode, we have your dynamic balance mode, we have our static mode, and we have our static and dynamic mode. Very popular to use all modes, depends on the wheel and tire assembly that you're using, but that's how you circle through your modes. This balancer also has a fine and a round off mode. We can get this balancer down to 1/100th of an ounce. So you can see how accurate this balancer can be in that position. A lot of times we're going to use this mode. That's how we balance wheels and tires on this 1600 balancer. Available on this balancer is also our wheel lift. We'll talk about that as we move forward, but we can have it with or without a wheel lift assembly on this particular unit.